This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is just about 6:53. Let's get you ready to take on your Tuesday here in the morning sprint.
Ariel Drayton is live with details on how your kids can experience life on a farm.
CD Charles has details on President Biden's critical trip to Israel as the war in the Middle East continues.
But let's get to Mark talking about cooler temps and breezy conditions this morning.
Got the clear skies, and again, our first alert weather, we're seeing the cold front continue to make its way out, and again, behind it, the mountain rain showers that are falling into Montana. But a nice break in between this and the cloud cover coming in probably a little before dinner time. Highs today are going to be around 60 into Coeur d'Alene, 64 into Moses Lake. Getting there, plenty of sunshine. We're going to see breezy conditions this morning, but our high today is going to be 60 degrees.
In response to repeated vandalism targeting Spokane's LGBTQ community, city council members are now stepping in. For weeks, LGBTQ crosswalks, nonprofits, businesses, even some pride flags in front of people's homes have been targeted. City council members Zach Sapone and Ryan Ulrich introduced a resolution during Monday's city council meeting ensuring Spokane's commitment to inclusion amid this vandalism. Because these crimes happen on both public and private property, if the resolution passes, council members hope to clarify if these acts are vandalism or hate crimes. The resolution was approved unanimously.
It's a significant step forward in the fight against youth homelessness in Spokane. Crosswalk Youth Center broke ground on a brand new facility just blocks away from Spokane Community College. The shelter has been helping kids for more than 30 years, but the facility is dated. The new facility will have a renovated classroom where kids can pursue their GEDs, new rooms for sleeping, and a recreation room. It is set to open in December of next year.
A traffic alert on the Maple Street Bridge construction today. Now all northbound lanes are closed between 6 o'clock this morning and 6 o'clock tonight. Then one lane in each direction will open again throughout the night. Starting tomorrow, one lane will reopen and remain open. The City of Spokane says the improvement project is planned to be completed next month.
President Biden is preparing for critical meetings in the Middle East as the war between Israel and Hamas escalates. The number of people killed on both sides is rising to more than 4,000 now. The White House confirms the president will leave today for talks with Israel's prime minister and several other leaders in the region. The president has already held several calls with Israel's prime minister since the Hamas terrorist attack nearly 2 weeks ago. Biden's visit comes as the U.S. gathers military assets in support of Israel and as the Israeli military readies for a ground assault on Hamas in Gaza.
A rally in support of Palestine was held ahead of last night's city council meeting. It comes a week after city council members voted unanimously to condemn the acts of war by Hamas against Israel and affirm the country's right to defend itself. The gathering was organized by Spokane's Party of Socialism and Liberation, or PSL. While speakers addressed the crowd, people stood strong with signs and Palestinian flags. Throughout the rally, people chanted, "Palestine will be free."
In just hours, the House of Representatives will vote on a new speaker. It is wrapping up its second week with no speaker in place and no way to do business until a new one's elected. Candidate Jim Jordan from Ohio says he is taking his bid to the House floor, even though he is still working to secure enough votes for the job. Former holdouts have now publicly given Jordan their support before the critical vote on the floor, which is scheduled for 9 o'clock our time this morning.
A federal judge in Washington, D.C. issued a limited gag order against former President Donald Trump yesterday in his election subversion case. Judge Tanya Chutkan's gag order forbids Trump from publicly targeting court personnel, potential witnesses, and special counsel Jack Smith or his staff.
Happy Found Farm is here for kids to learn how to take care of the farm animals, practice tool safety, and even learn how to garden. Take a look at your screen and here are some details that you'll need if your child will decide to take this class for their next farm experience. This is for kids that are ages 5 to 13 years old to learn responsibility, how to garden, use these safety practice tools, and so much more.
Your morning cup of coffee could save a life tomorrow and certainly enhance one. Dutch Bros and Numerica are teaming up for Miracle Coffee Day. Part of their team, former Central Valley football player Brandon Thomas, who had his leg amputated due to cancer a few years ago. He is now on the football team at Eastern Washington University. Just get your coffee at any Spokane area Dutch Bros location tomorrow. Numerica will donate $1 from every drink you buy to the Inland Northwest Children's Miracle Network.
And job seekers will have the chance to visit with 65 area employers tomorrow in Post Falls. Employers are trying to fill 1,600 positions in a whole variety of fields. If you'd like to attend, the event runs from 10 to 1 at Real Life Ministries on North Cecil Road. You can find a complete list of employers on KXLY.com.